Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Hazeeq, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at Near Protocol. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of the screen. Also, there's a donation link down below in the description. If you want to support the kids in Gaza, feel free to do that. Now let's jump into the TA. So we're on the daily chart. You can see our minimal, or rather our first support level was met. That's $2.66. And this is based on this local, or these, I should say, local tops from 2023, from January and February last year. We managed to retest those a few times, and then we printed the bear market bottom. And from there, we exploded and broke above these highs, and now we're testing them as support. So this would have been my first entry, really, if I did not have any Near Protocol coins. I have a really good stack, and I think the average buy-in price is around $1.60, so we're just sitting here in the middle of the green block, which was a perfect entry. I said, you know, the past 12 months, really, we've been talking about Near Protocol, and I said, the green block here is going to be a really good area to get your average buying price settled in. So if you bought a bit of coins here, you bought a bit of coins here, and then you bought a bit of coins here, your average is going to be, you know, between $1.90 to $1.50. You're sitting at a really, really good buying spot, especially considering the fact that Near Protocol will probably be breaking above the all-time high prices, in my opinion. That's what I think. Of course, this is not financial advice, and if you think that as well, then there's no reason why you weren't buying, for example, below $1, which I also did videos when we were sitting at $1 and $1.10, $1.15, and I pointed out this channel down pattern, and I said we typically have breakouts from channel down patterns, and $1 is a really, really cheap price for such a project. And we also had this major blue block below based on the 2020 touches. So between $1.10 down to 87 cents, we had a massive blue block. And if you managed to buy here, like this was your golden entry. If you managed to have your average buy-in price in the blue block, you're doing great. If it's in the green block, you're still doing great. Of course, you potentially missed out on a bit of profit there, like 70%, but still this is something that you know, a lot of people did miss out on as well, even the green block here, and some people are entering at $2.60. That's just a brief recap. Now the next level we're going to be targeting is around about this April 2023 high, so $2.23. That's the next level. And after that, we do have the green block once again coming in at $1.90. To be honest with you, it is still possible for us to come down into the green block, consolidate here, and then have the next leg up after the Bitcoin halving, because even if we do that, we are still bullish. So this would still be bullish because we're going to be printing a higher low. Now we are going to break below the March 2023 high, or rather the January-February high. If that were to happen, that's not a big deal, of course, but it's important with the next leg up after that retracement that we're going to get. Hopefully we are going to be breaking above the December 2023 high. If we break above this, you know, it's essentially a confirmation that we are in this uptrend. We're in the bull market in the next, you know, in the next 6 months after the halving. So we'll get to that when we get to that. Of course, I don't want to jump ahead too much, but feel free to set up some buy limit orders in advance, because these are great levels to target, especially if we have a flash crash and we have a really strong and big wick into the green block with a V-shaped recovery afterwards. You want to make sure that you take advantage of those wicks by setting up buy limit orders in advance. So that's regarding the daily chart. Obviously massive move here, 376%. Right now we're done we were down approximately 46%. As of right now, we're down only 36%. So once again, $2.67 your first buying price, $2.38-ish cents your next price, and then you have $2.25 and $1.90. And now I want to switch over to the weekly chart. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to mention my Patreon that's linked down below in the description. If you enjoy my content, you want to get more exclusive content, and you want to support me at the same time, definitely feel free to check out the Patreon, because you're going to get a 7-day free access on my Patreon and an instant access to all of my content since October 2021, which is when I started. You'll get access to content like exclusive weekly podcasts, and we're starting to invite guests already. We have 40+ low cap gem posts. We have a bunch of project reviews. We have a bunch of resources that are going to help you save time and make more money with this upcoming bull market. So this is definitely a great exchange of value for the both of us. And once again, there's a 7-day free trial. Feel free to check it out. You can leave anytime, and let's continue with the video. So taking a look at the weekly, you can see we have a bit of a different chart here. Of course, we are getting the bullish cross on the weekly, which is when the 20 EMA crosses above the 55. So the yellow line here is the 20 EMA, and the red line over here is the 55 EMA. Now, once this cross happens, that is a confirmation of the bull market. Now, Bitcoin already had its bullish cross, so that's good. And now some of the altcoins are starting to get theirs. And we should be keeping an eye on this, because the last time we got into the bull market, most of the altcoins printed this, right, which confirmed the uptrend, confirmed the bull market for that particular coin, and then off we went. Of course, there is another level that is sitting very close to the 20 EMA on the weekly right now. This level over here at $2.30 is really important. Once again, this is the April 2023 high, and this is where the 20 EMA is. So right around that price is where I would be entering, where I would set up some buy limit orders if you're going based on the weekly chart, of course. Some people like to use the daily. I use a few different charts, but the weekly chart is really good for mid to long-term trading. So I would set up some buy limit orders at $2.33, and then we also have $1.90 and $1.50, which is the block that we just looked at on the daily chart. In the grand scheme of things, what happened is we broke out of this falling wedge pattern that we were targeting. We had a massive move to the upside all the way to the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level. And right now what we want to do is we want to hold, hopefully, 0.236, which is sitting at $2 roughly. That would be really good. Of course, nothing is guaranteed, but definitely a breakout of such magnitude is a positive sign for Near Protocol and the Near Protocol holders. Now, the Fibonacci retracement does give us a few targets to the upside during the bull market, with $44 being the minimal target. If you want to know what my exit strategy is for Near Protocol, feel free to check out my Patreon. We do have a few exit strategy videos for different coins, including Near Protocol, Polkadot, Cardano, Cosmos, and we'll be doing a video like that for every single coin in my portfolio. And I am bullish on Near Protocol. I will be buying more coins if we dip. For example, in my case, if we dip, below $1.50, I'll be buying more coins. Above $1.50, this does not interest me. But if you don't have any coins, right, that's a different situation. That's when you have to be more risky. You have to adapt and adjust your strategy to your current situation. So you want to be buying in here, 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 here. Then your average is going to be around $2, which is still not bad, right? It could have been better, but it's still not bad. So you're potentially looking at a 20 to 30x from $2 there. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. We'll see if we can hold the 20 EMA. If not, we could be looking at a retracement down to the blue block here. Make sure to have those buy limit orders ready and set up. And let me know what is your average entry price. And let me know what are your targets for the bull market. I want to thank you all for watching. Stay safe and take care.